Welcome to World Alert Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Manila, Philippines, July 2025. As the first rays of sunlight break over the bustling city, a new chapter in the nation's history quietly begins to unfold. The Philippine government has just confirmed the discovery of a colossal oil field in the West Philippine Sea, now officially named the Luzon Supergiant. This is not just another oil find, it's a game changer, a discovery of unprecedented scale for the country. Experts say this find could catapult the Philippines ahead of traditional oil giants like Russia, instantly redrawing the global energy map and shifting the balance of power in the region. For decades, the Philippines was celebrated for its vibrant culture, warm people, and stunning landscapes, but often dismissed as a nation poor in natural resources. That perception is now shattered, replaced by a sense of awe and disbelief as the world takes notice. The world is watching as a new, unexpected player enters the high-stakes game of oil and power, with analysts scrambling to understand the full implications. At a joint press conference, officials presented data that left analysts speechless. Reserves so vast they could satisfy the country's energy needs for a century, and potentially fuel the region for decades more. The Philippines now stands on the brink of transforming from an energy importer to a major exporter, poised to supply oil to neighboring countries and global markets. President Santiago called it a gift from God, a blessing that could change the destiny of the nation. He vowed that this newfound wealth would uplift every Filipino, promising investments in education, healthcare, and infrastructure, marking a turning point in the nation's long struggle for prosperity. The announcement is already being called the miracle of the West Philippine Sea, with headlines around the globe heralding a new era for the archipelago. For generations, millions of Filipinos left home to find work abroad, seeking opportunities that their homeland could not provide. Now, opportunity lies beneath their own waters, promising jobs, growth, and a reason for families to stay together. The discovery is a source of immense pride and hope, igniting dreams of a brighter, more prosperous future for all. The world holds its breath as the Philippines prepares to step into its new role as an energy superpower, with international leaders eager to forge new partnerships. The story of the Philippines is no longer just about its beautiful beaches or resilient people. It's now about the black gold beneath its seas and the promise it holds for generations to come. This is more than an economic windfall. It's a seismic shift for Asia and beyond, with ripple effects that will be felt in boardrooms and households around the world. The journey from consumer to producer nation has begun, and the world is watching as the Pearl of the Orient rises to claim its place among the energy titans of the 21st century. The Luzon supergiant news hit global markets like a tsunami. Oil prices plummeted as traders scrambled to adjust forecasts. The old order of OPEC, Russia, and Saudi Arabia was thrown into chaos. The Philippines, once a footnote in energy reports, is now a potential price setter. International news networks broke away from regular programming, analysts struggling to grasp the scale and consequences. The discovery challenges assumptions about where the world's resources are found, sparking excitement and uncertainty. For energy importers, it's hope for stable supplies. For established producers, it's a direct threat. Leaders worldwide called emergency meetings to discuss the implications for alliances and the South China Sea. The Philippines, long seen through the lens of its strategic location, is now a power in its own right. The world is captivated. A new chapter in global history has begun, written beneath the waves of the West Philippine Sea. The balance of power has shifted overnight. To truly understand this moment in history, you must first know the Philippines' long and often difficult struggle with energy. It's a story shaped by hope, hardship, and resilience. For more than a century, the nation depended almost entirely on imported fossil fuels. Every global price spike sent shockwaves through Filipino households, turning daily life into a constant balancing act for ordinary citizens. Billions of pesos spent on oil imports drained precious resources away from schools, hospitals, and much-needed infrastructure. Progress was often stalled, and dreams of development were put on hold. The dream of energy independence was a recurring hope, but even promising finds like Malampaya proved to be only partial answers, never quite enough to meet the nation's growing needs. Decades of modest results and dashed expectations led many to believe the country simply lacked significant natural resources. Skepticism became the norm. Yet, behind the scenes, teams of dedicated engineers and scientists pressed on. Today's discovery is the culmination of years of perseverance, innovation, and investment in exploration, despite widespread doubt. Now the narrative shifts dramatically, from scarcity to abundance. The Philippines stands as custodian of a resource the world urgently needs, rewriting its place in the global energy story. This psychological shift, from dependence to the possibility of dominance, instills a new sense of national confidence and pride, uniting Filipinos in a shared vision for the future. The country can now negotiate from a position of strength, planning a future where energy is not just a necessity, but a powerful strategic asset for growth and security. The long chapter of vulnerability and uncertainty is finally ending, giving way to hope and opportunity. A new era begins, fueled by the Luzon supergiant, a discovery that promises to transform the nation's future. The nation stands taller than ever before, ready to shape its own destiny and inspire generations to come. The Luzon supergiant wasn't luck. It was the result of the Diwata project, a top-secret initiative uniting the nation's brightest minds. Filipino scientists developed subterranean resonance mapping, a revolutionary seismic imaging technology. The BRP Lapu-Lapu research vessel gathered terabytes of data, analyzed by young Filipino scientists using advanced AI. The breakthrough came when Dr. Aris Reyes spotted an anomaly so large it seemed like an error, but it was the supergiant. This triumph proves the Philippines can lead in science and technology, not just labor. The Diwata project shattered stereotypes, igniting a passion for STEM among the youth. The nation is now seen as a hub of innovation and research. Investing in its own people has paid off. The discovery is a testament to Filipino ingenuity and ambition. The Luzon supergiant scale is staggering, over 200 billion barrels, more than double Russia's reserves. The field sprawls across a seabed larger than some European countries, challenging old geological theories. The oil is high quality, light and sweet, making it especially valuable on the global market. The Philippines is now a top-tier producer, poised to influence global energy trade. The economic implications are monumental, trillions in potential value, funding national development on an unprecedented scale. This isn't just about paying off debt, it's about building modern infrastructure, world-class hospitals and universities. The discovery ensures energy security and independence for generations. The nation is no longer hostage to volatile markets or foreign powers. The Luzon supergiant is the engine for the Philippines' rise in the 21st century. It's a national treasure, a foundation for a prosperous future. Across the Philippines, the oil discovery has sparked celebration and hope. From bustling cities to quiet villages, people are coming together, united by a sense of possibility and excitement for what lies ahead. For generations, the Filipino dream meant leaving home for opportunity. Many families watched loved ones depart, seeking better lives abroad, often with heavy hearts. Now that dream is rooted at home. Families can imagine a future where they thrive together, building their lives without having to say goodbye. The Luzon supergiant promises good jobs, a stable economy, and a brighter future for families. It's a chance to transform the nation's destiny and uplift millions. The government plans a sovereign wealth fund to invest oil revenue in long-term development, eradicating poverty, modernizing education, and building world-class healthcare. These investments aim to secure prosperity for generations to come. Imagine schools with cutting-edge technology and hospitals accessible to all, where every child and family receives the care and education they deserve. This is the future oil wealth can create, a nation where dreams are realized and communities flourish. The discovery is a source of national pride, uniting the country in collective achievement. It's a moment that brings hope and a renewed sense of identity. The Diwata project's scientists inspire a new generation to pursue science and engineering, fueling innovation and progress for the nation. Optimism fills the air, but so does vigilance. People know that with great opportunity comes great responsibility. Filipinos demand transparency and good governance, determined to avoid the mistakes of other oil-rich nations. They are learning from history and determined to chart a better path. Citizen groups are organizing to monitor spending and ensure the opportunity isn't wasted. Their involvement is crucial to building a just and equitable society. The people are active participants in shaping their future, voicing their ideas and working together for the common good. Hopeful and vigilant, they're determined this new dawn benefits everyone. Together, the Filipino people are stepping into a brighter tomorrow, united in purpose and hope. The world's reaction to the Philippine oil discovery is swift and complex. In Moscow, concern is palpable. Russia's influence as an energy exporter is threatened. China congratulates the Philippines but reiterates territorial claims, adding tension to the South China Sea. OPEC and its allies call emergency meetings, The Philippines, not bound by quotas, could flood the market and keep prices low. Energy importing nations see opportunity, while producers face a new rival. The US hails the discovery, and Western companies line up to invest. Developing nations hope for more affordable energy. Every nation is recalibrating its strategy in response to the rise of the Philippine energy titan. A new player has joined the great game. With immense wealth comes immense risk. The resource curse looms large. Corruption, inequality, and instability have plagued other oil-rich nations. The Philippines must ensure transparency, with independent oversight and public audits to prevent elite enrichment. Environmental risks are real. A spill could devastate marine life and livelihoods. The nation must enforce strict environmental standards and invest in safety technology. Avoiding Dutch disease is crucial. Oil wealth should diversify the economy, not replace it. Investing in education, technology, and innovation will build resilience for the future. With careful planning and vigilant citizens, the Philippines can turn this discovery into a lasting blessing. The Philippines stands at a historic crossroads. The Luzon supergiant is more than an economic event. It's a shift in national identity and global standing. The choices made now will determine if this is a golden age or a missed opportunity. The world is watching, allies, rivals, investors, and environmentalists alike. Filipinos demand that this treasure builds a just, equitable, and prosperous society. The pressure is immense, but so is the potential. Visionary, transparent leadership is needed with a national consensus for the common good. The goal: invest in people, infrastructure, and a sustainable, diversified future. The nation has a once-in-a-millennium chance to rewrite its story. The future is unwritten, and the world is waiting to see what the Philippines will do next.